be Danny Nelson against TJ Hughes on the opening faceoff. And it is one back for Notre Dame, and we're underway in game two as the Wolverines quickly take it away. Whitelaw in a quick shot, working with the backhand. Trying to get it to Fisher. Turnover to Werner. Werner right out in front. Say makes the stop. What a save, point blank.
Werner realized he had Shifsky with him. There you see the turnover by Danny Nelson at the blue line. Then he heads over, and that's basically a 2-on-0.
Danny Nelson in behind. Werner with it now towards the point. Shot, save by Say, rebound opportunity, and another save.
He is on the follow-up attempt. Now you see the original stop there. Now watch him reset. And then the next stop, he's just waiting for it.
Shifsky had it poked away. Hage did come away with an assist last night. It was a secondary assist on one of the 5 goals, and the Wolverines strike first tonight. It's Evan Werner getting Michigan on the board.
Paul Fisher had an opportunity. He was being hounded on the way and didn't get really good wood on that. And a nice little bunt play there.
Couple of power play goals, over 25% on the season for the Wolverines as Hage whiffed on a shot attempt. Poked the other way there by Janicki. Here's an opportunity, short-handed. Justin Janicki scores!
He really should back off, but he thinks he can get to the puck. And Justin Janicki just pushes it out of his reach. And a real nice move there. Went forehand, backhand, back to the forehand. Hunter Strand's thinking. He sees top shelf open, but oh, look at this.
Here's Werner. He scored the first goal, and this time a glove save by Owen Say.
Owen Say played that perfectly. You know, he didn't really come out to charge. He stayed back and just goes down into that butterfly that just bounced off the outside of his glove.
Hage off the glass. Master Domenico gets to the puck first for Notre Dame. Now Nelson ahead for Janicki. Janicki over for Fisher. He scores! Notre Dame takes the lead. Welcome back, Paul Fisher.
Justin Janicki having himself a game. What a great pass. Good awareness, too, by Paul Fisher to jump up on the play. Literally make it a 3-on-1. Had the man advantage, so a really solid 20 minutes of play from Notre Dame.
Notre Dame wins the opening faceoff to start this second period.
I think it's 867 career goals, a record that most people thought would never be matched.
Just remarkable, the consistency of scoring from Ovechkin as that one gets through for a goal. Make it 3-1 Irish.
Jursev fakes the shot. Just an easy kind of a shot towards the net. Strand, the redirection in the high slot. Corpy can't really see it. And it actually goes between his arm and body. I don't think Biondi, well, he touches it, but I think it's already crossed the goal line, yeah.
And a 2-goal advantage, and this was the situation Notre Dame was in last night, albeit much earlier in the game. They had a 2-goal lead in the first period before Michigan scored 5 straight, and quickly another one! Right off of the face-off, it's Justin Janicki again. What a night for him.
A little bit of life. He's tired of being embarrassed here at home. And watch him, good awareness, just getting in behind the defenseman in that quiet area. Nobody picks him up. He takes it from his forehand to the backhand.
That was 2 goals in 15 seconds for Notre Dame. And just like that, they have a 3-goal advantage. And keeping the pressure on another one! Are you kidding me? Danny Nelson! It's 5-1 Notre Dame!
That's a goal scorer's goal, using that reach. Watch him just bring it to his backhand and then instantly elevate right up onto the crossbar. Yeah, both defenders there kind of out of the play. And look at the finish from Danny Nelson.
Now Hughes in the right circle. Gets it down low, Horkoff. Back for Hallam. Now to the point with Edwards, a one-timer, and Whitelaw buries it. What a goal! And Michigan back within 3. They strike back after the flurry from Notre Dame.
Wow, what a shot. Right into the wheelhouse. Ethan Edwards now 2 assists on this night. He assisted on both Michigan goals, and there's that shot. Wow, from about 25, 30 feet out. That thing was probably traveling at close to 100 miles an hour.
Now Ernest, left circle, right out in front. Puck still loose, and they score!
It's Philippe Lapointe. And that's what Philippe Lapointe does right here. He just bulldogs it to the net. He's not going to be denied. He stays with it. There's a loose puck.
Wolverines win the faceoff to start the 3rd period, as Orkoff will dump it down where it's taken by Say.
Warner's not a big guy, but he uses his body very effectively.
Here's Strand now coming the other way. Strand scores! His 2nd of the night, and it's back to a 3-goal lead for Notre Dame.
Michigan had been pressing. They've been down in the Irish zone for a good 3 or 4 shifts, and then Hunter Strand.
Boomelin got a piece of it. The opposite side, Werner. Down low, left circle. That went up high, but that shot is home. TJ Hughes.
Timer in the bumper spot. He misses the net, but it comes right out to Hughes. And Hughes, Johnny on the spot. Bouncing puck, right place, right time. One times it.
Now Hughes had his shot blocked. Here's Danny Nelson with 5 seconds. Nelson to Janicki, and it's a hat trick to finish this one off. What a night for Justin Janicki, and he seals a huge Notre Dame win. It'll be Danny Nelson against TJ Hughes on the opening faceoff, and it's 1 for Notre Dame. Logan Stein, in 4 years at Ferris State, had a 15-47 record, but he didn't get a lot of help from his teammates there. As here's an opportunity for Knuble. Stein down, puck is loose in behind.
We know the skill from the youngster. There's the stuff attendant. That was kept out by the defender. Real good job there. Might have been Luca Fantilli. No, make that Edwards. I take that back.
Knuble ahead for Strand. Tried to find Biondi there, but he got taken off quickly. Now back to Fisher, left point with a shot saved by Stein. Rebound opportunity stopped as well. Still loose and a score! Cole Knuble gives Notre Dame the lead.
Big defenseman, watch number 16 from behind. He'll get it, walk to the middle a bit, but he gets it through. Not a great rebound from Stein. Biondi, a couple of whacks at it, another rebound, and then it's Cole Knuble. Yeah, Biondi there will get an assist. Cole Knuble, the others.
Here comes Hallam with a shot. Kemp made the save. And a penalty coming. Here's Knuble back for Fisher. Skates along the blue line. Back to Knuble. Cross ice. Nelson, what a save by Stein.
Good blocker save. In fact, his stick hit the inside of the post.
But there's a shot and a score. Notre Dame on the power play. It's Blake Biondi.
Gets the goal here. Watch Stein makes the save, but watch, he loses his stick. So now he's without his stick. Biondi is going to eventually get it and take his time, pick his spot. Got up over the glove of Logan Stein. And that is...
Tried to stuff it home. Back to Truscott. Still loose right out in front of the crease. Kept sprawling. Now Hallam down low, and they score. Marcus Stappa with the power play goal, and it's 2-1.
And advantage. And I thought Nick Kemp Was probably the best penalty killer out there. Unfortunately, he couldn't stop the 9th one. And watch the move by Estapa. He gets it, he skates backwards, protecting the puck.
Jaden Davis over the line, slips down. Now here comes Ernessy. Josh Ernessy, junior from the state of Minnesota. Over for Draper, and he scores! Keenan Draper ties it up. His 3rd goal of the year. And it's 2-2.
He's really good at shooting it in stride, and that's exactly what he does here. He slows down a little bit, so he wasn't mid-stride, but that's just a fantastic shot. Unfortunately, the Fighting Irish just backing off of Draper.
Notre Dame has struggled when they've been tied after the first period. Meanwhile, Michigan, they've done well in tight games. 3 wins when they've been tied after the first period. This is a Michigan team that is freshman out of Massachusetts. Now Edwards over the blue line. Oh, what a pass and a score! Michigan takes the lead.
Ethan Edwards, the defenseman, head up. It's got to be a hard pass. He puts it through the legs of Kumlin. Brandon Naurato runs a lot of camps, a lot of clinics where he teaches shooting specifics. And obviously his team paid a lot of attention when he talks.
Draper scores again. Keenan Draper with his 2nd of the night, and it's a 4th straight goal for Michigan.
Let's see if the goalie freezes. Draper gets it. Yeah, he did. He was cheating.
Edwards down for Hughes.
Brzezinski no stick, and he's hurt.
Trying to get it across for Hage, kept in by Edwards.
Michigan back to full strength.
Now Hage, another shot and a score. Michigan takes advantage once again.
5-on-3. There's 26, bottom of your screen to the left. Michigan does a good job moving the puck around. That's a wide open.
Whiffed on a shot attempt.
And that puck just jumped at the last second. Another great move. That's a fantastic deep.
Now Kumlin, he scores! Axel Kumlin, the junior defenseman, with his 4th goal, and Notre Dame within 2.
The right shot on the left side brings it to the middle and then goes upstairs. I think at least 3 of the 4 goals have gone over the shoulder. Great points.
Here's the 3rd period face-off, and it's won by Notre Dame. We're underway. Comes loose to Edwards again, tried to go to the backhand, and Kemp got a piece of it.
Not a lot of protection on the inside of the knee, and that's where he took it.
There's Larrigan with a shot, and Stein makes a big save.
Look at Jeff Jackson singing the praises of Larrigan. He's got a lot of excitement to his game. There you see Carpenter jumping on the loose puck. It ends up on the stick of Larrigan, and maybe not exactly where.
Laid back there for Nelson. Master Minico back to Nelson with the shot. Stein got a piece of it, went wide of the net, and he's in pain now skating towards the bench.
And I wonder if he got slashed possibly. That was a nice shot. Big save by Kemp.
Hage for Horkoff, shot, rebound, went wide. Kemp was flailing all over the place. Now down to 3. Biondi in the corner, and that'll do it. Michigan wins it 5-3. The Wolverines trailed 2-0 and scored 5 straight goals.
Squaring off against Aaron Huglin as we get ready to go here in Columbus. The puck is dropped, and we are underway here at Value City Arena. Shot comes in for Ohio State. Guzzo tried to find the rebound, but it was a little too far for him. Kurth now battling at central ice. It goes to Joe Dunlap, and Dunlap gets a shot from the right wing. That one off. Saved by Airy. Snuggerud wraps around, takes a look, finds his defenseman shot, and it's saved by Eberle. That was a big-time chance for Minnesota. Really Minnesota's first big chance of the opportunity tonight. McBrayer carrying it in. It was loose for a second, but Can't find a pass. He puts one in, and that's saved by the low side blocker. Another chance for Rinzel here at the point. And it's taken away by Burnside, and he's able to send that one down for a Buckeye clear about halfway through this power play.
If you're a Buckeye fan, you got to be stoked about the way they're playing defense right now against this high-octane offense of the Gophers.
Zemer with a quick chance off the snipe shot. Buckeyes tried to clear it again, but Koster able to keep it at neutral ice. Dunlap sends it in, back over to Koster. Koster, another good breakout pass, that time to Zemer. And the battle is on the near side boards. Montez taking it away from Minnesota. Thomas Weiss with it. Weiss lays it off to Montez. Montez with the shot, and that one low and away is the first one for the Buckeyes today. Ohio State takes an early 1-0 lead on Minnesota.
Get the replay here. Gets the far side rip and twine, put the Buckeyes up 1-0.
The goal scorer for the Buckeyes at the faceoff dot for him, and he wins it. Quick shot comes in from Weiss. The flip of the pass and shot opportunity from the goal for the Buckeyes, giving Chesley all he can handle, carrying it all the way around and adding an extra hit on the boards there as he lays it off to Weiss. Montez with it. He tried to go from that same spot on the right wing, and that one going to go to the backward netting.
By that motto right now.
That goal for Montez was his 9th on the campaign this year, especially at this point in Big Ten play. Chance here for Minnesota. Good passing goes into the glove of Eberle, and it looked like it might have squeaked out for a second, but Eberle able to stop.
Yeah, Buckeyes will be making the turn on the back nine here starting next week.
Shot comes in from Minnesota, saved by that right side blocker of Eberle. These OSU wingers keeping the pressure on Minnesota right now. Montez with it in the corner. Sends it over to Johnson. He puts one in. Montez gets the rebound, can't get the shot off.
They got their sticks just in the right passing lane. It's like they're lifting the Gopher stick up just at the right time.
Theo Wahlberg with a low shot in, tried to make new uncharted territory in Big Ten play for Minnesota. So it'll be interesting to see how they respond.
And we're off.
So Middlestad, puck goes over to, looked like Wahlberg for a second, but no real opportunity coming for the Buckeyes there. Matthew Wood with a chance, and it goes off the stick of Eberle. Wood still with it. He wraps around. He's got a chance, and that one forced another save.
Yeah, maybe Logan Turnus gave him a little pointers on his shots, former teammates.
Quick shot comes in from Oliver Moore, saved by the blocker of Eberle. Boy, has he been good so far in this one. Stifling those opportunities. Minnesota with it now. Open chance. Off the pass, and it's saved by Eberle. What a chance. Rebound opportunity. And the stream, that was Snuggerud just laying it off over there to John Middlestad, the junior forward. Doing there for Minnesota. Eberle with a huge outstretched save for the Buckeyes.
Oh, Eberle showing his athletic ability. Down low, up high, wherever you want it. He's going to make the save right now.
They've done a good job at generating these chances off of these defensive takeaways. Another chance now, Joe Dunlap carrying it around. He made his wide run. The puck goes in, and they're going to count it as a goal. The Buckeyes take a huge 2-0 lead here as we get underway in the second period. It was Joe Dunlap with that wide, just keeps it around everyone. Then Rozzi, Snuggerud on the far side. Huglin leaves it off. It was a perfect chance there. That time Connor Kurth comes in with the chance from the far side, but just gobbled up by Eberle. Boy, has he been outstanding today. He's been really good for the Buckeyes in net.
Points, he's 29th in the country with points per game.
Jimmy Clark sending it over to Ryan Chesley. Rinzel taken down, keeps possession of the puck, back over to Chesley. Chesley sends it right into the blocker pads of Eberle in this hockey game. It's like James Hong out there, the freshman. He's going to sling one in from that just top of the slot. Minnesota comes away with it, though. They're forcing a lot of opportunities this period. Eberle just playing some standout hockey right now. Oh. Nathan Lewis had a chance.
Oh, McBriar's giving the...
Tried to get a stick. It looks like he might have snapped it in half. And now it's Brody Lamb. He's got a chance. And Carfagna let him take the shot, opted to cover the defender on the pass, and...
You'll go back to it right here. And Brody Lamb's also one of these guys sitting in the top 50 and scoring, sitting on their third line. 1-on-none.
Rinzel, Snuggerud, and Wood working that top of the umbrella at the top. And Wood finds post there. You could hear it cling throughout the stadium as...
Is shooting like 23% on their power play. So 5 minutes is quite a long time against the number 16.
Hong had a chance in there, but couldn't corral that puck. It was just bouncing around. Now Montez with the quick steal. He gets a pass into Hong, and it just misses wide.
Yeah, third period is where their depth, you would think would come through for them.
So Ohio State wins that first face-off. Face-offs today, Minnesota leading 22-16.
Does a great job of just that right there, sneaking in from the backside, being an option.
That time, a rebound opportunity, and Fontaine is in. The net goes off, but it does not matter. It's called a goal, and the Buckeyes take a 3-0 lead against the number 3 team here in Columbus.
It's a replay here. A little rebound right there. Oh, nope, and he just gets the rebound, slaps it in.
Again, because it was a game misconduct major, they will have to go the length of the penalty, even if Ohio State scores. And McBrayer puts an insurance goal into the net for the Buckeyes. He slots it home right from the point, and the hometown kid puts the Buckeyes ahead 4-0.
Get a little replay. McBrayer showed some wrist strength, huh?
McBrayer, his second goal on the campaign this season.
Puck control.
Looking for that high-quality opportunity, but maybe one for Minnesota coming the other way. He cuts outside, puts a shot in, and it's saved by Eberle. Maybe just went wide either way. 12th year at the helm of this Buckeyes program. He's found lasting success here, created a sustainable program here in Columbus. And that shot comes in from Minnesota, and it's good. The Golden Gophers on the board. Sam Rinzel, the defenseman, flicks it up.
And they'll take it.
Well, the Buckeyes definitely not out of the woods yet. You see it in hockey so often, how quickly momentum can shift, and Ohio State's going to look to just send one down and snipe in the empty net shot. Could have a chance here. Riley Thompson sweeps that one, and it looks like it's going, and it does. Ohio State, the empty net goal with 6:40 remaining on the clock. And that one
4-1. Gophers know they're coming back in here tomorrow. Pull the goalie. I believe Burnside gets a little slap at it. Just enough. Well, as the clock winds down, Matt, it was my first game on the call with you, and definitely was a pleasure and exciting as I'll move over to the women's game tomorrow and give them a go.
Yeah, same to you, same to you.
Chip for you on hand. Number 3, Minnesota. Number 11, Ohio State. And off we go in Columbus.
He's got it, nothing going on there, and he makes a quick turn. Might have to get a little skate sharpened, but does a spin around, and then Wood puts it on net.
And Lamb thinks he's got one, and have to check back on that. But what a save from Christopher Eberle with the right pad on Brody Lamb on the rebound.
Kester fires, scores! Was it deflected in front? Kester with the bomb from the blue line, and Minnesota does indeed flip the script from last night's start.
No simple play, put at the net. Look at two Gophers standing in front. Zemer and I think that's Jimmy Clark. They both get there in front, kind of both.
Dishes over to Jimmy Clark, giveaway in front, backhand bid, and a save made by Soulier. Fourth line for Ohio State on the ice, grinding it out. Garfagna moves in, Rister got the rebound, spilled out, Deckhutt nearly put it home. Had a lot of net to look at, but couldn't quite get it past Soulier. May have been deflected off a stick in front. An entertaining first 3 minutes and change here in Columbus. Buckeyes come flying back in. Puck available behind the cage. Who can corral it? Rinzel comes away with it for Minnesota. Now he hops out to center ice up the right wing, just chips it in before getting off the ice.
Yeah, I don't think Soulier saw that puck. Almost came right back out to that side. He looked to the middle of the net. The Buckeyes could add a chance on the backside there.
Kester calmly in his own zone after scoring that first goal of the night on the power play for Minnesota. A Big Ten leading 19th power play goal. The difference right now. Here comes Oliver Moore. Sharp angle shot. Punched away. Gophers not done yet. Nevers able to whip it on Eberle, who holds on. Gunnar Wolf-Fontaine floats it out of the reach of Burnside. This line has been elite as well for the Buckeyes this year. Thompson, Burnside, and Wolf-Fontaine. So Minnesota will have to tag up. And they're back in, onside, moving in. Chance across for Jimmy Clark. Denied there by Eberle. Eberle continues his ways.
That's what helps you win 6'4" as he gets to his right. Man, the Gophers are all over the Buckeyes. I think that's what you were fearing as an Ohio State player coach. Is last night was a little bit of a wake-up call for Minnesota. I've been winning a lot of games. And they just did not play. Bob Motzko said it was maybe the worst game he's seen in 7 years as a coach. You got to think there was some added discussions before the game, but you're seeing the jump from the Gophers. The Buckeyes have to be a little more careful with the puck. Case in point right there.
Look out here. Gophers come right back. Beckett Hendrickson trying to get the puck back. They score!
That's Snuggerud there, I believe. And right there, Jason, just as I was talking about it, Brent Johnson turns the puck over. Now, Nevers was trying to pass that puck, whiffed on the pass here, trying to go back to Hendrickson. He whiffs on, says, I'm going to just shoot it.
Nevers returned to the lineup last night, still kind of battling through some stuff, but 155th game for the Gophers. And now another chance, and right back to the back of the net they go. Connor Kurth. It is 3-0 Gophers.
Had a feeling this might happen tonight, right, Jason? I mean, just a little bit of an error. Eberle thought his guy was going to beat him to the net, behind the net. He stops the puck behind, thinking Garfagna's going to get there, but that was the speed of Oliver Moore. Great old barn that has moved on now.
A lot of history.
You know well from being a Red Wing fan. So many Stanley Cups.
To the corner. Operating along the half wall, over to Kurth. He's got 11 goals in the season to Kester. He winds up and fires and scores! Second power play goal of the night.
A little give and go there with Middlestat, and he picks the far side. I've been talking all game about how they've been going high to the glove, but you can see right there.
And Minnesota makes it 4-0. Now a breakaway for Zemer, in all alone, a backhander and a save from Eberle. Tried to make it 5-0. Minnesota with a couple of power play goals in each of those two chances you mentioned. Power play goals number 19 and 20 on the season. Here they come again. This is Matthew Wood you're looking at. Slips it across and Snuggerud scores! Power play goal number 21 of the season for Minnesota.
How are they going to make this work on the power play? And you know, you put Wood on his offside where he's a shooter, but he's also in a passing position, and he just does a great job of selling shot till the last second. You see that lane, and
certainly have winning the conference on their mind. A long way to go I knew it's going to be an excellent last couple months of the Big Ten regular season, but this was a big matchup for Minnesota. Getting it out. Here's an opportunity. Possible 2-on-1. It's Chesley. Dishes across. A one-timer from Snuggerud. Trying to tap home the rebound. Chesley does. 6-0 Gophers.
Lead the play is, hey, obviously the Buckeyes down 5-0 are going to try to do a little more, but Snuggerud misses the net after he gets the pass from Chesley. And Chesley just kind of stays by the net, and
Buckeye fans can still have that smile on the inside about last night's football result and carry that smile over into the national title game.
maybe that was it. They stayed up.
There it is. Fontaine finds the back of the net on a one-timer. His 11th goal of the season has him on back-to-back nights as well.
Wing spot on the power play and goes high up over Soulier's shoulder. And you know what? Hey, a good little vibe. You want that power to be play to be clicking as you see that puck maybe gets deflected off of.
That'll do it. Dominating effort for Minnesota to bounce back, but a split really crucial for both teams in the standings to take at least one out of this weekend. Ohio State wins last night. Minnesota with a big, big bounce back today for Bob Motzko.
Cheering and shouting for Michigan State and Charlie Serrato on the draw, and we are underway. Sit back and enjoy this one from Pagula Ice Arena as #1 team in the nation. The Michigan State Spartans take on the Penn State Nittany Lions. Charlie Stramel, the former Wisconsin Badger, Isaac Howard, a Minnesota Duluth product, and here comes Isaac Howard across the blue line. Howard fires one on net, big pad stop by Sergeyev, his first action tonight. Two of those guys alongside Charlie Stramel, like you mentioned. Puck free at center ice, onto the stick of Aiden Fink, takes it across the blue line, leaves it for Serrato, and then Dejaniev throws one on the cage, and DePasquo. State so far this season as a team 56.5%. Serrato gets the loose puck first, like Andrew mentioned earlier, his first multi-goal performance this past weekend. Thrown in front by Aiden Fink, nobody home, and Penn State still with the puck. Genev circles the wagons, far side, Casey Almond. Almond fires a shot, this one goes wide, wraparound chance, they score! Aiden Fink pots it home off the loose change, and Penn State is off and running. It's 1-0 Nittany Lions.
For the Nittany Lion goal right here, as we see what Aiden Fink able to get that wraparound and just bury it last year, and he's just been off to the same start this season, leading the team in points.
He has been fantastic, and that top line has been great so far for Penn State. Carson Dick tries to throw it in front for Ben Schoen. Right in front, they score! Dylan Lugris off their turnover, a gift for Penn State, and they double their lead. It's 2-0.
In front, off of the Michigan State defender, and Dylan Lugris is able to put it in the net, high glove side.
Thrown out in front, wide open is Daniel Russell. He fires, big save, rebound, they score! Isaac Howard cuts the deficit in half. He continues his point streak, and the top line strikes for the Spartans. It's 2-1.
Ice, and he puts it on. Sergeyev makes a save, but Isaac Howard is there to clean up the trash and put it in the net, cutting this lead in half, giving Penn State the 2-1.
Basco at the line, redirected, and Sergeyev had to make a quick save. Penalty upcoming on the Nittany Lions. Shouty behind the cage, wrapping around, throwing in front, big pad stop, puck is loose, and it's finally touched up by the Nittany Lions. They are 1-4-1. We'll see if that continues. 14 seconds left on the penalty to Keaton Peters, and right off the draw, Casey Almond dumps it in deep. Serrato across from Charlie Stramel, the two number 15s, both leading their team in face-off win percentage. This one won by the Spartans, number 15. An opportunity in front for Howard. He scores! Right off the draw, Isaac Howard gets his second goal of the game, and we are tied at 2.
Are able to get the puck to the front of the net, and you cannot leave Isaac Howard that open in the slot with that much space.
DePasquo was settled in really nicely in this second period. Hasn't faced a whole lot of shots, but he's been sharp. Right off the draw, Fink again. Big pad stop from DePasquo. Right on cue. Now puck battle behind the cage, poking it free. But then intercepted again by Genev. Genev on the backhand. This one easily patted aside as Genev goes sliding into the cage. Pascal right on the front. Kelly, that pass too hot to handle. He was wide open right in front of the cage, and Puck comes free. Final 23 seconds on the penalty of Patrick Geary as Charlie Serrato takes the puck in. Serrato between the circles, fires, he scores! Charlie Serrato, are you kidding me? A one-man wrecking crew.
2 goals last game against Notre Dame, and here he makes it 3-2 for the Nittany Lions here in the second period.
Sergeyev down in his crease. And Michigan State's able to keep it in. Basco at the circle. One-time blast by Howard. Fans on the shot. Russell takes a tumble near side for Dorward up top. Basco and that to him gets it right back. He scores! Matt Basco goes tic-tac-toe with Isaac Howard, and Michigan State has tied it.
His second game in a row with 3 points here, and we're only in the second period.
As Tiernan Shouty and Charlie Serrato are ready for the draw at center ice, Michigan State wins the opening draw in this third period. Spartans going left to right, and here comes Charlie Stramel. Stramel toe drag, loses the handle, leaves it for Tanner Kelly. Kelly below the goal mouth, right in front, Isaac Howard. He scores! It's a hat trick for Isaac Howard!
And he gets a shot off and puts it right past Arseny Sergeyev.
Someone's going to have to take control of this contest. 1-goal lead for the Spartans. They're looking to make it 2 as Andrews walks on in, fires, redirected in front, the rebound. They score! Carson Dorwart scores on the backhand off the rebound, and Michigan State puts a stranglehold on Penn State.
Michigan State space, and they're going to take it. The 4-on-4 gives that space, and right there, it's Carson Dorwart.
Back to Mack, gloves it down, keeps it in, back to Fink. Fink across ice packs, Virginia walking on in, across for Fink, he scores! The officials say no goal. Penn State thinks they've scored. That one was saved. That might be save of the year from DePasquo.
Actually saved off of David Uchardi.
Penn State's back, Serrato on the backhand. Will feed it to Simon Mack. Serrato, this one blocked by Stramel. He has no idea where the puck is. Serrato gets it right back. Try to throw it towards the slot. Nobody available. Serrato gets it back. In front. They score! Confusion in front of the cage of DePasco, and Penn State capitalizes.
Well, that move to pull the goalie seems to be working out really well for Guy Godowski so far. The same idea as most of the other Penn State goals. Start from behind the net, get it out in front. You get the pass out from Charlie Serrato to Dane Dowiak, and Dowiak deposits the puck past DePasco, giving Penn State a 5.
Top power play when it comes to conference play at over 35% coming in today's contest. Penn State's done a good job of negating it, but here's Isaac Howard off the draw. He scores again! Isaac Howard is electric tonight. 4 goals for the Tampa Bay Lightning product, and it's 6-4.
Do it here. Face off back to Howard. Howard puts it across under the arm of Sergeyev.
And the clock winds down. Final 2 seconds. One potential last gasp for Penn State, and that will do it. The Michigan State Spartans win it big in the third period. They score 3 in the third. New first line for Penn State. Zhniev, Serrato, and Fink did pretty solid. We're underway for game 2 between Penn State and Michigan State at Pagula Ice Arena right here on Big Ten Plus. Play being bound for at neutralized. Penn State comes away with it. It's the third line starting it today for Guy Godowski's squad. Schoen, Lugris, and Paquette as the Nittany Lions dump the puck in deep. Near side, Tanner Kelly gets to it first, and the Michigan State Spartans come in with some speed. A quick shot from Tiernan Shouty and right into the breadbasket of Arseny Sergeyev just 26 seconds into this contest. Casey Amon across the red line, takes it in near side to Marsico. Fires a shot into the glove of Trey Augustine for his first save of the contest so far as the Nittany Lions have the puck behind the cage, but it's lost to the Spartans and they'll get out towards center. Basgall across the red line, fires this one off the body of Sergeyev. Juicy rebound, but it's cleaned up by Simon Mack. Christensen on the far side sends it up. One touch pass, now into the stick of Serrato, who gets taken down on the far side half wall. Penn State going for a line change. Opportunity lurking the other way. One-time opportunity for Stramel. This shot gets fanned on and blocked halfway through. Now an opportunity 2-on-1 the other way for the Nittany Lions. Fink with the Marsico. Fink fires. He scores! Aiden Fink continues the hot streak, and Penn State is off and running.
And scoring one of the best goaltenders in college hockey. Well, it's good to know that Aiden Fink is one of the best players in college hockey too. He has been tremendous this year and beats Augustine. Glove side, absolutely tremendous shot by Aiden Fink.
Walking on in, the Spartans near side guard trying for a wraparound is Lukashevich. Puck is free. Christensen will clear it out. For correction, that was Tyler Paquette who clears it all the way down. It was the extra skater.
Help, and he was just not covered, and he kind of wrapped around the net, had an open shot right there, and I mean.
Then dumped in deep. Amon and Jarecki will give chase. Puck battle there, won by the Nittany Lions, and Charlie Serrato behind his cage, getting flushed out, loses that puck right in front. Big save by Sergeyev. Thanks and praise to the Penn State training staff and the medical team. So Penn State by a body in front. Nathan Mackey has it on his stick. Pushed it up top for Basgall, far side. Kept in by Andrews. Sergeyev with a poke check. Puck is free as Shade goes spilling into the cage. It's rainbowed out towards center.
You know, one of the best teams in sort of, you know, keeping, you know, these games. If you can keep it chippy, if you can keep it, you know, in sort of your
win for the Spartans yesterday. They were down by a goal going into the second period. Penn State wins the draw, and they got, like you mentioned, just, you know, 20 seconds of 5-on-3 time. Fink, Carter Shade in his own end will feed it near side for DeMarsco. Dumps the puck in deep. Pucks it all the way down. Opportunity for Isaac Howard in all alone. Howard fires. He scores! It's an Isaac Howard party here at Penn State. His 5th goal of the weekend, and we're tied at 1.
Yeah, whenever a puck bounces towards a guy like Isaac Howard, who is one of the best players in college hockey, yeah, he's going to take advantage, as you see right here. I mean, the puck just comes right off the end boards, and he's one-on-one. He's going to take advantage of that opportunity every day of the week.
Loses that one. Poke checked by Jimmy Dowds. Trying a feathering pass where the Nittany Lions, and redirected in front by Howard. A better save by Sergeyev. Penn State struggling at the puck out of their own end. Right in front, Daniel Russell's shot may have gone off the crossbar.
Watching this entire game, it just seems like Michigan State has kind of stolen the momentum here.
And it stays in play. The referee thought about blowing it dead. Instead, it's onto the stick of Daniel Russell. Up top, Geary one-time blast. This one still loose. Sergeyev is down, and I believe he still has it underneath his body.
In front of the net. And Penn State defensively, that's been something they've struggled with this season. Overall in the season is the defense.
These are two of the best goalies in the Big Ten, going save for save. As a shot from the point, another big pad stop from Sergeyev. Geary gets the rebound, circled the wagon, right in front. They scored! Joey Larson on a beautiful feed from Patrick Geary, and Michigan State has broken the tie. It's 2-1.
You could see that coming a little bit right there. Sergeyev didn't really have a lot of help defensively on that sort of situation and needed from the great pass, like you said, from Patrick Geary, just off the end boards right here. I mean, he's right in front. That's just a skill play right there. If you look at it right there, I mean, just a clear shot right in front.
Last year, a team that's looking to make it back to the Frozen Four. And here comes the opportunity for Penn State. Ben Schoen 2-on-1. Schoen walks in, fires, big glove save from Augustine. His best save of the second period. Good poke check all across from Nathan Mackey. And here comes some speed the other way. Mackey across in front. Big save by Sergeyev. The rebound opportunity, again a save. The third chance is blocked. They're going to call a hand pass on Penn State, but Arseny Sergeyev take a bow.
Numerous times, and right there, 2-on-1 opportunity. You saw the speed from Michigan State right there. They're one of the fastest teams in college hockey, and somehow it stayed out of the net. Jimmy Dow got in there on that play too.
Shea loses the handle. Serrato sends it back for Casey Amon. Amon nearly took a tumble, but gets out towards center, where it's left for Serrato. Back pass for Fink. Fink across. Chania fires. What a save by Trey Augustine. Period. Again, some extracurriculars after the whistle. Jared Crespo talking with Tanner Kelly, but that period was all Michigan State. Goals weren't an indication of how dominant Michigan State was in that second period. The shot total certainly do, as we are underway for the third period. Penn State chasing a goal, but right off the draw, here it comes the Michigan State Spartans. Penn State has been unsuccessful in the last few challenges. And this puck is intercepted by Aiden Fink. It's a foot race with Gucciardi. Fink on the backhand towards the net. Penalty upcoming on the Spartans, and it's going to be a penalty shot for Aiden Fink.
Wow, that is big. That is big right there, Josh. A penalty shot right here. Full Ice Arena in a race with Gucciardi right here. And he won that battle right there because he was able to get inside.
Well, here comes the leading scorer for the Nittany Lions, Aiden Fink, with a chance to tie it against Trey Augustine. Fink between the circles, fires, big glove save from Trey Augustine. Allows for Penn State to keep the puck in. Shade pinching down low, back up top for Jimmy Dowd. Dowd walks the line, a minute 45 left, thrown toward the net, they score! Ben Schoen off the floor, on the board, Penn State's tied it. For 617 days, comes and he hits the biggest goal of the game for Penn State off the redirect. Very similar to Danjaniev's game-time goal against Wisconsin.
Yeah, I mean, it's eerily similar because of the fact that he was doing the dirty work in front of the net. You got to do that in order to win games like this, and Penn State needed one.
Puck is dropped, won by the Spartans, and we are going to overtime here at Pagula. The Nittany Lions come from behind off a extra attacker goal in program history. Serrato on the draw. It's won by the Nittany Lions. Jimmy Dowd with the puck. Far side for Chowdy sends it up top for Nicholas Andrews. Andrews across that Big Ten logo, leaves it off for Chowdy. Back to Andrews, walking on in, fires a glove save from Sergeyev, and it keeps it play going. Serrato leaves it up top for Casey Amon. Amon up top, oh, front, Serrato, that one too hot to handle, nearly was in all alone. Back across, Amon fires, what a save by Trey Augustine.
That was incredible right there by Trey Augustine. Over his stick right here as we get the replay. Amon tried to feed him, and it goes right over his stick. Honestly, right there, Augustine was in great position. It might have been a tough shot for Serrato no matter what, and that's even a tougher one.
Cross-ice pass for Isaac Howard, and that will do it for the overtime period. Both teams get a point in the standings, and they'll play for the extra point in this shootout. Howard has 12 points in 9 career games against the Nittany Lions. Here he comes across the blue line. Forward. Big save, Sergeyev!
Yeah, that's a great save by Arseny Sergeyev on the blocker side.
Forward tried to wait out Sergeyev, and he had the big blocker save.
Been in this situation before.
Tanner Kelly to give Notre Dame, or Michigan State rather, the lead in round 4, and Sergeyev with the poke check.
I gotta get your tongue tied there.
It's deja vu all over.
Yeah, the game was high scoring being outside. This, though, kind of similar to both goaltenders.
Well, here comes Dylan Lugris, a man that has scored goals in the most clutch moments for Penn State to give them the win in the shootout. Moving in on Augustine. Lugris scores! Let's go home! Dylan Lugris and Penn State beats #1 Michigan State.
What an impressive victory for the Nittany Lions right there. They took it to the shootout. They get the win right there. This was an incredible goaltender battle, and Dylan Lugris is able to get the winning goal right there. He got Augustine reaching with the stick, and that is an impressive win.